Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to be pro master at bedwars. So, if you want to know how to do bedwars or eggwars, it doesn't matter. I'll teach you, and then you will be the king of both of them, be able to overrule everyone. Wow! The first thing you need to know is the basics of the stuff, like what do you do first and things like that. The second thing is the speed bridging, because it becomes very important in both games. The third thing you need to know is like special stuff, but I wasn't going to waste the time saying to writing out like tactics or whatever, so I just put giant 6, 7. And the last thing, but definitely not least, that you need to know is PvP. So the first thing that you need to know is the basics. So you see this egg here? So this is representing egg wars. So you need to protect this, because everybody knows what happens if you lose your egg. That means egg or bed, it doesn't matter. But if it breaks it, that means you won't respawn when you die. Same with the bed. You have to cover it before you do anything else. This is how you should start or cover the egg, and this is how you should start or cover the bed. Remember that. The next learn how to do is how to be able to break the egg. So you should have a pickaxe and a sword when you do this. So you can break the thing to break the bed or the egg. And the sword is for just in case anyone might want to fight you because you're trying to break their bed. There. The last basics that you should know how to do is to get first to generators. Even if it's your teammate that you're racing to get to them, you should always do it, because if you are the first to get materials, that means you are the first to have loot faster. And the more value the item is worth, the longer it takes to spawn. Now it is time to move on to the next thing. So the next thing is speed bridging, which doesn't seem that important, but is actually a very important thing to know how to do for egg wars or bed wars. Now it is time for the next part, speed bridging. So you can only do this if you have a console that you can move around very easily on. And if you can't move around very easily, or if you have a device like an iPad, the only way I think is you can move like this. It's still fast, so how it works is you just look up until till you can like sink like around a little bit, kind of low. Then you place the block, and it'll actually place it in front of you. It's not speed bridging, but it's a type of bridging. So don't go like bridging like this, where you just go like that. This is super slow, does not get you anywhere. So I'm just gonna finish this. There. So the next way is the way that I'm most used to. So you get a running start, well actually I'll show you a different way first. So you only need like this many blocks. I like to place like a block to stand on first. So you just start holding and placing, and then you start jumping to go fast, and you can do whatever you want like this. But you always have to look down, because the screen will automatically go up, and Minecraft will stop you from speed bridging. And when you do this, you can actually do whatever you want. You can jump, you can spin, as long as you're holding it. I don't know if this works on all consoles. I play on the Nintendo Switch. It probably would work if you're playing on like a computer or Xbox or other thing like that. We'll try it just to see. So, the one that I'm most useful, I think I need a running start when I use it. So, just gonna build like a little platform. So you run and start, and then you do this. You just jump up and place a block and then start bridging on it. Super easy, super fast, and you just start jumping and looking down. It's not too hard. You can try it. It's really easy because like imagine if someone's like chasing you on an island, so you can just like it's end of the island, you're just running. So if you jump up and you just start doing this. Yeah, that's how it works. Pretty simple. So you just place, look down, and do like a running start. You have to jump onto the block. If you don't make it, it won't work. See? It'll be a little more like literally you can just jump up onto the block right away. You don't even need a running start. Like look at this. Nope, well, it's hard, but it's actually a really easy way. I use it a lot. So, the next way is pretty easy. So, you're just gonna jump up and start placing. Well, actually, it's kind of hard. You can do it on the end. It goes like this. Yeah, it's just that. It can be hard, but it does work, and it doesn't need that much space. So you could be on a platform like this big if you're like bridging up or something, and you can just do like that, bridge over somebody's bed, and boom, break it. Like that. Yeah, it's really helpful if you're like bridging up and stuff. The next one is like a combination of what some of the people watching this video might have used to bridge, like this. But it turns into speed bridging. If you're comfortable with doing this, then you will like this one. So you just go to the end. You have to be standing up. So hard for me right now. I'm just gonna do that. Then you can start the chain by like doing that. I have trouble with this one. I haven't completely learned it yet. Let me try. Oh, but yeah, you like speed bridge by getting in a chain like that. Let's try one more time. Well, yeah, see, you might be better at that than I am, but it definitely works. I did it before. So, and then the last way, this one is actually really tricky. I do not recommend using this. You kind of need a block, and you just you bridge backwards. I kind of made this one up myself. It works, but you just need it just like hard. I don't know how I did this before. I think it's like this, and then you like speed bridge like in the way that I was doing over there, but just backwards. Like, then you jump, and then you, yeah, looks, yeah, but I'm not going fast enough. You need to go faster for it to work. Okay, one last time, and if I can't do this, I'm just gonna give up. Yeah, like that, but you go faster. See? This speed bridging. And I think that's all the ways I know. That was good. And now, speed bridging is over, and on to the next thing. Word tactics and stuff. First strange and weird tactic, / hint, get a bow, so you can hit people off their bridges or just hit them for no reason. Like hitting a mule. My second hint, when you're trading with whatever gives you the items and stuff, look through all the categories to see if you can find stuff that could help you with the game, such as sometimes there's flint and steel, sometimes there can be totems of undying, sometimes there can be ender pearls, all types of stuff that can be very helpful with the game. Last but definitely not least, try to explore the map and look around for more generators and stuff, and also try to be the first to get to the center to get diamonds, or it's gold sometimes, it can be all types of things, but to get the highest resource. Okay, now that crazy thing is over, time for the most important one, PvP. PvP, also known as player versus player, is one of the most important things in bedwars, eggwars, and all of those things. So, first you'll need good armor, such as my hero Steve here, because the armor protects you actually a lot from the damage that you can be taking, plus you also need a good sword to go with it. So, you also need to be able to tap really fast, because your opponent will also be doing that. So if you can tap even faster than them and get close enough to hit them, then that would be good. See, I'm gonna fight a wither skeleton right now and hope I win. See, you have to tap faster than them and then you will win. And I'm poisoned now. Also in times, you can be outnumbered, as in these two pillagers right here. So, if you are outnumbered, like I am right now, the best thing to do is run, or if you have bear stuffed in them, you can try to fight them, but it won't be easy. So the best chance you have is to run, or you might die. But, however, there's one exception if you're outnumbered. If there's multiple people trying to get your egg that are not on your team, you give all you got to fight, because if they break your egg, then you would lose the game. Well, not lose the game until you die, like that. If you like this video and want more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Plus, I'll explode this giant TNT block with me in survival. Okay, I'll do it. The TNT right here, and oh my gosh. Oh man, that's a lot. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.